I feel myself wanting to be a little bit grumpy today. And that's so unlike me. Like, I just found out that I deleted all the work I did last night. Jordy's leaving today for over a week, and that is just a bummer. Today's the last day of my pottery membership. We're taking a month off because Katie's gonna be out of town, and they still haven't unloaded the kiln, and I really have been waiting to glaze. And so that's not at all a big deal, but I'm just kind of like, I might not get to finish my pieces. And then I'm waiting for the construction guys to get here today and trying to like plan my day around when there's gonna be construction noise. And they're not here yet, and I just have a little bit of anxiety about how much noise will there be for how long, because I was planning on having a vlog day today with you guys at home. I'm fighting the grump a little bit. We are going to turn my frown upside down and have a good day. I'm redoing all the work that I lost from last night currently. Then I'll get ready for the day and we'll make a plan. Also, today's vlog is sponsored by Quince, which is like one of my favorite brands. So that's something happy. I had an idea of something that would make my days better and easier moving forward. Sometimes when I am just like not 100% confident, the thing that is my demise is like trying on outfits and trying to figure out which things go together and look cute together. And I've found a couple combos recently that I'm like, this is foolproof, this is so cute. What I want to do is I kind of want to put in the work of pairing things together, but then I want to take pictures of them and then have an album on my phone that I can reference and scroll through of combos that I already know look good together and feel comfortable and that I feel confident in. And since this video is sponsored by Quince, I can show y'all some of the pieces that I've been living in, but like find the perfect pairings for them. That's on the docket after I do this and fix my face. How's that sound? Can we do that? Is that okay? I don't know, maybe we can even do some sort of a self-care night together or something like that. Just things to make today a good day. You know, one thing I am doing tonight, I'm nervous. I'm trying out a new dance studio tonight and I'm taking an adult tap class. It's something that I've been really wanting to get back into, especially as we're gonna take 1 month off of pottery right now. I am nervous. I'm a little nervous. But trying to do things for myself that are fun, even if it means pushing my comfort zone. Okay, this is the outfit combo that has inspired this whole idea. I am loving monochromatic right now. I feel like it's so perfect for fall and that this is the perfect California fall outfit because it doesn't get that cold here. So like sweater with legs out is kind of a vibe. Y'all know how much I love Quince's cashmere. I'll have all these pieces linked down below, by the way, but this is like their oversized cashmere sweater, but I still sized up one size. This is how it looks when it's not tucked. And honestly, it's also so cute untucked. I feel like it kind of gives more of a schoolgirl vibe, and then this gives more of like a night out kind of vibe. It's so hard to find a silk mini skirt that is slightly A-line, and this one is slightly A-line, so it actually fits my body type pretty well. And then just to take the monochromatic look further, this I know y'all see in every single vlog, but this is my like everyday suede tote bag. So I don't know, the brown on brown on brown, it feels inspiring to me. It feels like a little bit of a statement, but still so comfy. I feel like I'm in pajamas. I mean, it's cashmere and silk. Like you cannot pick comfier materials. And then I know y'all see these earrings every day too. But this is gonna be my first. Gonna catalog this for my little album that I'm doing. So this is that same skirt. I just loved it so much that I do indeed have it in 2 colors. And this is the cardigan that I have had for how many years? I don't know, 3 many years. I have a fixation on this cardigan. I have it in a couple colors and I wear it as like loungewear, but also out of the house. This is also their like merino cashmere cardigan. I have the longer line one, but this is the shorter line one. But anyways, I like the concept of this because like the white, black, a little bit of a midriff, a little bit of leg, a little bit of fall. This is what I need to prioritize so that I have outfits that I can like reach for. Is if it's not comfy, I'm not gonna reach for it. So add this to the album. This is a vibe that I need to just grab more often. All it is an undershirt, loose jeans, and then a cool jacket. I got this jacket last year. I think that they're still selling it this year though. This is the like oversized leather bomber jacket. It is the best fitting leather jacket I've ever tried on in my life. Honestly, the price of all these things are so impressive. I'm sure you've heard me talk about Quince a million times because like I wear all of their stuff, but they cut out the middleman. So their pricing is like direct from factory, meaning you can get things literally like half the price of people selling the exact same material and quality of things. This tank is also Quince. I can link this too. It's just such a good basic tank. I feel like a high neck with a bomber and then having like a little bit of midriff is the perfect, like not too try hard, but still cool balance. You know what I mean? And like having your hair up. I'm gonna catalog this as well. Okay, this is me trying to be really creative. I've never worn this combo before, but I was just thinking, okay, what are things that are comfy? And I liked the monochromatic brown look. So what about a monochromatic cream look? I've been living in these overalls, especially on pottery days. I feel like it's just been such a good, easy thing to throw on with a tank. But for fall, do we like it with a sweater underneath it? I feel like it's kind of fun. This is their, oh my gosh, guys, this sweater, organic cotton. The price is crazy. So I love the striped version of this one, but do we like this as like a transitional fall look? I feel like it's pretty cute with sneakers. I'm gonna take a picture and catalog it just in case, but I haven't worn this one out and about. This one feels a little experimental. I've only ever styled this sweater pretty casually, so I also wanted to try to find something I could catalog that's like a little more like dressy date night. So I have this is like a washable silk midi length skirt. This with like some statement earrings. I like this. I'm challenging myself to figure out new combos and I'm feeling really excited about this. Okay, last one that I'm cutting myself off. I feel like the key is for me to only do like 5 or 6 of these a day so that I don't get burnt out and that it doesn't seem too daunting. But I know I love this. This is like a linen top. I've loved it over summer. I try to challenge myself to find a way to make it look fall. And I feel like this maxi skirt plus the bomber, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of juxtaposition in a fun way. Like something I wouldn't think to normally put together. And I'm comfy. And I'm not wearing pants. And I'm not wearing a bra. Things that make me feel like I would actually wear this outfit. I'm feeling pretty inspired by this idea. You know what else would make me less grumpy? Having a nutritious breakfast. I might make myself a little smoothie. And also, I don't know if I can say this or not, but I'm going to. I got to try a new flavor of Groons. This is their limited edition apple. This is my new favorite one yet. This one, I love the lemonade one, but this one blows the lemonade one out of the water. They taste like Jolly Ranchers. I'm like, it's something familiar and it's something on the tip of my tongue and it just clicked just now. It's the green Jolly Ranchers. They taste exactly like the green Jolly Ranchers. Candy for breakfast also lifts my mood.
Tell me how I should feel. Tell me how to react. I'll order what you're having, but I'll probably send it back. Could you pack it up? I think it's time to go. Hard to know what you're thinking when the coffee is.
Guess what? The construction's done. They're leaving. You don't gotta hide anymore. You don't gotta hide. All the noise is done. I wanna go see. Do y'all wanna go see with me? I wanna go see.
I have no idea if they like put everything back or if the paint is drying. Oh. Okay, well they put some things back. They just did not know where everything went. Wow, this looks so good. Oh, this is great. It's so much cleaner in here. The rug in here is a ruggable rug. And I've actually never tried to wash my ruggable rugs, which is like the whole selling point of them. So I don't know why I haven't done that, but progress, baby. Yeah, this is gonna be some manual labor on this side. One thing that I'll do for now is just put the desk where it goes. Oh! Okay, everything's fine. Yep. Okay. All right. Little by little, bit by bit, I have a room with some hardwood floors in it. It feels brighter and bigger in here. Like it just feels cleaner. I'm so stoked. I'm going to enjoy my new office floors by sitting in here and talking to y'all. Last time, I very spontaneously did a little segment of things I've been loving. And y'all loved the segment of things I've been loving. So when I was sitting down there waiting to see what would happen with construction, I compiled another list of things I've been loving. And I feel like focusing on things you love and like are excited about and happy for, great way to feel less grumpy. I feel like already my grump levels have gone way down. I also think having a smoothie helped. But okay, things I have been loving. Hydrangeas for inside. I always thought hydrangeas lived for like 2 days, but for the last few months, I've been buying hydrangeas for our dining table and or our coffee table, and they've been lasting sometimes like 10, 12 days. It's crazy. I love the way they look. I love how fluffy they are. I love that you don't have to arrange them. They just sit as they are so beautifully. Okay, another thing I've been loving. Dr. Bronner's, I still don't know if it's Castile or Castile. I don't know the correct way to say it, but that soap for washing dishes has been so handy. There's been so many times that I've had pots that have like torched just to a crisp things on it that I cannot scrub off, but I've been doing a few drops of the citrus Dr. Bronner's soap and water and letting it sit overnight, and I swear the next morning I wipe it off. Like, better than anything I've ever used to hand wash dishes. Magic, magic. I've even started using it sometimes in the shower. Like, I've been using it to do everything lately, and I've been really liking it. Something else I've been liking is tight lining my eyes instead of doing the liquid liner I used to do. I picked up that tip on the one and only makeup tutorial I ever followed, and I've been doing it every day, literally ever since. I feel like it gives the eyelash definition that I've been looking for. Like, my eyes look brighter because there's not the black line above them. It's just like where my lash line is. So I've been doing that, I don't know if you could see, like on my inner lid. Shimmer body oil. I've been doing this mix of a body serum. I'm almost out of this Osea body serum. And then this is messy. Let me just try to clean this off. This shimmering dry oil from Typology. I have noticed in photographs, I'm like, wow, my legs look so kind of like bronzy, glowy, shimmery. I feel like it makes my legs look more toned, like the way that the light hits my legs with this. And then I've been like more confident to wear new pieces of clothing with like my legs out. I don't know. It really just gives a little something, a little life to my skin. What else? I have been loving making homemade ice cream this summer. I got an ice cream maker a month ago, and I've made homemade ice cream so many times. The other day with friends here, Annika made peach pie, and we just whipped up some homemade vanilla custard to go with the peach pie. So easy and so much yummier than a store-bought ice cream. And then I've been loving, I'm almost out of these. These were sent to me, like I'm almost out. These are the Lemmy Sleep gummies. It has magnesium, melatonin. It also has like L-theanine, what else? Chamomile, elderberry, lots of little things in it. The serving is 2. I've been taking 1 and it knocks me out. I've been getting the deepest sleep. I never struggled with sleep, so it's not like I need this, but like the speed in which I fall asleep and the depth in which I stay asleep is shocking. I don't know what she puts in these, and I don't feel groggy the next morning unless I take 2. If I take 2, it's hard to wake up, but if I take 1, I don't feel groggy. So those are some things I've been loving lately. And also my new floors. Okay, question for y'all. They painted the trim white, which I still have the crown molding white. Do we like that now those are the same color? Should I paint this blue again, or should I paint both blue? I need opinions. Thank you in advance. Wow, I love these floors. And also, wow, I don't want to do the work of putting everything back in here. It's too hot. I'll do that tonight. I felt myself sit down on the couch in my office and just totally zone out and lose motivation for like 10 solid minutes, and I snapped myself out of it and said, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. We're gonna have a great day, highly motivated, highly energetic. I am going to hydrate. I splurged on a pack of Element. I got it from Thrive Market though, so it was cheaper than usual. I do really like these packets. Sue me. But I've been putting them in deli cups because I can fit so much water in here and just like chugging the whole thing in one go. And sometimes I swear that wakes me up more than caffeine. This is what I'm thinking. Can I structure my day with you right now? I want to put the upstairs back together for like 40 minutes. Just do a bit of it now so it's not so daunting tonight. So put that back, take Max on a walk. By then, it's afternoon coffee time, and I think treating ourselves to a little coffee treat out of the house. Swing by the studio, see if I can glaze anything, probably be disappointed. Oh well. Do some more things around the house until it's time for tap class tonight. Does that sound like a good plan? When there's a will, there's a way. I'm somehow more tired than I was before. I mean, manual labor. That makes sense. It's time we go find a fun fall drink. You know what? Last time we got a fun fall drink, we went to the Carlsbad Revo. This time, what if we go get a fun fall drink from the Oceanside Revo? Because they have 3 fun fall drinks that just came out. I want to try more of them. So let's do that. Let's go see if there's anything I can glaze. And let's play it by ear from there. I got the iced oat pumpkin pie latte. Do they call it pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice? I feel like last year they called it pumpkin pie, but I got it light sweet because I'm trying not to do too much sugar even in drinks. I'm doing no desserts, but a little sugar here and there in drinks I'm allowing, but light sweet. And oh my gosh, that plus playing dress up this morning, doing so much for how I'm feeling. Grump levels significantly decrease. Sometimes all you need is to feel a little cute and get a little treat. I'm just a girl. I saw recently, I did like an Instagram like question box. I just was kind of like temperature checking what you guys enjoy in my vlogs so that I can make sure to give you vlogs that you enjoyed. Something that people said is I love when you go out and you get a coffee and you have a car chat. And I said, slay. I love when I do that too. I have been trying to gauge how much you guys like busy, go, tons of activity, out of the house, adventuring around vlogs versus like much more cozy, slow, relatable content, being at home, just like doing life together, FaceTiming, cooking dinner, folding laundry, doing chores, like that type. Pretty much everybody said I like a mix of both, which is so fair. I was actually though surprised to see that the number of comments preferred slow, organizing, making dinner, being at home, cozy types of vlogs. I've been trying to do more of that content lately, and I've been seeing some comments lately saying that they miss kind of like my Austin days when I was a lot more go and less just like settled in my home, kind of like homemaker-y era type stuff. So I just have been kind of assessing, because obviously my job is giving you guys videos you enjoy. That is my whole job. Signed, sealed, delivered. So I just was kind of assessing all of that, but that goes hand in hand with a conversation about my Austin days and then also the recent vlog I posted in Austin. It's funny because literally before I touched down in Austin, I had the thought to myself of maybe tone down your excitement, because if you are just so excited, it's inevitable that you're going to get so many comments being like, why did you leave Austin? You were so much happier there. You should move back to Austin. But I made the mental decision of, you know what? That's silly. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try to perform a certain way just to avoid some comments that I don't want to see. And of course, I got those comments anyways, which is so fine. But the truth about my experience that weekend in Austin that I vlogged recently was that there were some things that actually happened when I was there that were hard for me to deal with. They made me sad and they hurt my feelings, but I also chose to not let them get to me and just try my best to enjoy my time being there. But these are things that I don't talk about and don't feel comfortable sharing, not feel comfortable sharing the details of. People's perception of how I feel in a situation is so different from my perception of how I feel in a situation. So many of my friends that I got to see, like, that made my heart so happy. And of course, seeing my family made my heart so happy. Being in my old stomping grounds, having all the food, like all those things made me so happy. So I decided not to focus on the things that made me like kind of bummed out. I do want to say that there's a lot behind the scenes that I don't share. My dynamic of living here in Oceanside feels so much healthier and like more grounded than I felt living in Austin. I look back at that era with so much love. I completely rediscovered myself. I was forced to when I was living there, and I said yes to everything, and I was out just like doing everything all the time, but also I was so overwhelmed and so stressed the whole time I was living in Austin. I mean, you could see it physically. I feel like I am in just such a healthier pace in my life now, and maybe it doesn't make for as good of content or as like exciting doing things all the time type of content, but like my inner peace feels just so much more rooted. Actually, this last weekend when we were hanging out with all the girls from LA, one of the highest compliments I've ever gotten is the couple of friends that were new to me, Annika's friends that she brought. They said, you just have such a deep like well of peace about you, and you just feel so present. And I have felt that change in myself too since settling here in Oceanside, that I definitely did not feel in myself in that season of living in Austin. And to have someone else that I just met call that out in me and like kind of feel that energetically was literally the highest compliment I could have ever received. And I guess the TLDR wrap up of this car chat conversation is I've made a lot of healthy changes that I think have been really good for me. It's a little meta to like zoom out and be like, okay, but if I live healthier, my content's worse. And if I I don't know. I don't know. Wow, what a random car chat. Lots of little things. Caffeine hitting my veins, feeling better, love a treat. I'm gonna go to the pottery studio and see what we can get into, if anything. Oh my gosh, guys, the day is turning around. He just unloaded. So now I gotta sort through and find all my little bowls, but here's one of them. Just gonna see how many I can glaze. Because then that means they would be done without me needing to do anything else. Okay, I just gotta very carefully sort through. These kind of look like mine back here. Let's see. I'm so nervous. Yep, that's me. Yep, that's me. More bowls. I really like this. And this is the speckled blue gray, but it's on a different clay than I used. But I like the like high gloss. So I'm gonna try that. I could only find 3 of my bowls. I know I have more, but I'm just too afraid to go through the shelf. So I'm just gonna glaze these. I wanted to make little tapas bowls, little like olives and dips and whatever, and glaze them all the same so that I could have them all be like a random set to put out on a charcuterie board or whatever, because that's kind of what I've been using my existing pieces for. I did forget how much everything shrinks. But I want it all just different shapes and sizes, because sometimes you need just like a little bit of a dip or a lot of like berries or, you know, whatever. So here's the 3 I found. I'm just gonna do them all the same. Speckled blue gray. Okay, fine. I'll be responsible. I'm gonna get a good probably 2-ish hours of work in before tap so that it's not as much after tap, but I'm gonna do it laying down. So at least it's enjoyable. Oops, no wonder I've been grumpy today. Look at this notification I got. Your body has experienced more stress than usual today. Stressed, 6.5 hours, restored, 0 minutes. Also, I guess my heart rate has been high today. And my body temperature is a little high. I hope I'm not getting sick. But at least it's nice to be like, oh, it's not all in my head. At least I feel validated and laying here to work. Still just here and still will be here for another, I should probably get up and get dressed in like 30 minutes from now. I'm excited and I'm nervous for tap. It's been so long that I don't remember which tap shoes are the ones I normally wear. I might actually have a 3rd pair in the car. These look a little more worn than these. These are a little bit bigger. I feel like I like the smaller ones slightly better. I'm overthinking it. I'm nervous. Let's go to tap. Okay, that was the ultimate grump buster. I am leaving so giggly. That was so much fun. This is like a true studio dance class that you join, like kids do, you know? To where if you join, there's even like a recital that we do at the end of the year. And something about that is very intimidating, but something else about that feels like how wholesome and precious, and that feels like kind of healing your inner child. And I've kind of always said that, I don't know, I wish I had something that like my partner could show up in support because I have been used to being the girlfriend or wife that like goes and sits at sporting events or goes and sits at their concerts or whatever. And I told Jordy, I'm like, I love that tap class, but I don't know, there's like a recital. And he's like, do it. I would love to come. I would get all of our friends to come and we could all go to your recital. I might join it. I have to look and see if like there's a no show policy if I'm traveling or whatever. But I have, how do you say, turn that frown upside down. Having some leftovers. Oh, are you guys okay? Ouch. I am reheating this last bit of elote pasta salad that Haley made. I added chicken sausage. I have leftover prepped veggies. This sauce is my addiction from Trader Joe's. I usually put it on things, but I've never just dipped veggies in it. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna eat so many more veggies in my future if I prep them like this and have the sauce on hand. Just raw veggies. Was munching on them while I was heating all this up, and it's delicious. But I am going to get on my little self-care / work night. Best advice is to have it stack self-care and work if you can. If you like work from home or just have like annoying tasks you have to do, if you gamify it and make it fun, it is so much more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little tidying and then an everything shower, light a candle, get in bed, work in bed, maybe either play some music or have some like TV that you don't really have to watch on the background. And that sounds like a perfect night. Thank you guys for coming along with me as I make today a good day. Also, thank you to Quince for partnering with me on this video. I will link all the things that I possibly can down below. If you are wanting to complete any little capsule wardrobe moments for fall, if you're like, oh, I would just like a cardigan for fall, and then I feel like I have everything. I will link my favorite cardigans and everything else down below for y'all. I love you. Hope you have the best rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.